If I traded it all,
Welcome back. I'm so excited. We are live on Facebook, and I'm sitting here with who I call Mr. Wonderful because he has not only been on my show here on my radio for over 7 years now, Doc with Hypnotic One. Yes, you've heard him, but he comes back for a reason. He's helped so many people out there. He's also on my television show. We're going to be talking about that, too. Welcome back to the show, Doc.
Hey, it's always fun coming in here. It's always fun on the radio show. It's fun on television. It's fun to take and put out information where the people see that, hey, there's an option. There's somebody that's going to help them to go from where they're at to where they want to go. And I don't care how many times a person's failed, we take those people and turn them around. All of a sudden, they become very, very successful. So,
and you've been doing it a long time with many, many different things. There's a lot of people out there that, I don't care what your situation is. Doc can help you. It could be anything. Tell them the different kind of things that you've done.
All I need is a person that's willing to work with me, to be my teammate in this, because the thing is nobody can do it all on their own. You're not going to do it all on your own, and neither do I. But as a teammate, we get it done together. And I've worked with over 45,000 people, and I've had a 98% success rate. So the thing is if you want to be successful and you're not, you need a coach, you need a trainer, and you need somebody that knows how to get you over those obstacles that's been stopping you, because that's all they are, is an obstacle.
Well, I also want to tell them one thing, too. It's you change their thought process, that is what it's all about. You can't necessarily just change sometimes. Sometimes you need to change that thought process.
Like I had the girl this morning, I says, what do you say to yourself when you get out of the shower in the morning, you look in the mirror, and she says, oh, I'm so fat and old. I said, boy. Gee, wonder why you live up to that expectation. You tell a little kid all these negative things, and that kid's going to live up to it. So we don't even do that. We get a person out of that. Otherwise, you look in that mirror and say, my gosh, you're a very beautiful day, and we need to take off a few ounces.
Tell about that brain that's up there.
That mindset, that brain, there's a difference between the mind and the brain. But the thing is most people have been beat down. Most people have been trained negatively instead of positively. So we train that mind. Otherwise, when you train your mind, all of a sudden your emotions are different. All of a sudden you react different. All of a sudden life looks a little bit more positive and optimistic. What's the difference between you and that successful person? Successful people do what the failures refuse to do, won't do, or can't do. And I never ask somebody to do something they can't do. And just in a few sessions, you're going to go from where you are now to where you want to be.
Well, you can call him direct. He's on the air right now, so he's a little busy, but you can leave a message and you can tell him exactly what's going on that's wrong, and he can tell you what he can do for you. He's going to give you a free 30 to 60-minute consultation that comes along with a CD that you take home, and it's the greatest things you have just right there, just to have that. He's going to give you also, it's a customized program to meet your needs. It's something that he does specially for you. He won't let you fail. It's a lifetime guarantee. His number to call is 602-547-0446. Let me tell you, he's also going to be on the air this Saturday on my television show on Channel 7, AZTV, from 11 to noon. So you can actually check him out right there. We're going to be talking about him there, too.
And that's it. The thing is if you're not achieving what you want, then who's stopping you? And what excuses do you have? Because you can have success or excuses. I can help anybody to go from where they're at to where they want to go. It may take some people longer. That's all right. I don't charge per session. And once I take and have an interview with you, and it's about an hour, and I explain what I can do and what I can't do. I can explain what hypnosis is, what it's not. And we get you a customized program designed especially for you. Because if I had 100 smokers out there, there's 100 different programs. I start them out with the same one. They get a book, they get a CD, they get a few sessions, and all of a sudden, and that's right, you get sessions. A lot of hypnotherapists out there just give you a CD and let you go. I don't do that because that's not therapy. I get you over the obstacles that's been stopping you. Otherwise, if you're afraid of gaining weight when you quit smoking, don't even think about that, because if you're overweight already, the smoking hasn't got you thin. So we're going to actually show you how to quit smoking and get thinner at the same time. I can work with half a dozen different problems at the same time.
That number to call him direct at 602-547-0446. Check him out on his website. It's hypnotic1.com. I'll tell you something right now. We have said this many times on my show, and I'll say it again. If you want to walk on water, you got to get out of the boat. So let's get out of the boat now. It's the end of the summer. I know everybody's a little sluggish, but it's now the time. It's back. We're starting to kind of get back. September's here. It's going to start getting to feel a little bit better here. Summer's over. You're going to make some money, and whatever it is, you guys got to make that change, and it's got to start with you. That phone number to call is 602-547-0446.
Be the leader. Think about being the winner. If you've always been beat down or you've always been where you're at, you'll always stay there unless you change your mindset. And if you're the winner, imagine being a champion, going to the next level, because I've trained a lot of professional golfers, professional athletes of all kinds. I used to be in karate for 10 years, so I know what it is to change the mindset so that you need to start thinking like a winner. And all of a sudden, you start doing them things, and all of a sudden you become a winner.
Tell them what you mean by a lifetime guarantee.
As a lifetime warranty of, otherwise, if maybe I get you going in the right direction, or it's not maybe about it, I'll get you going in the right direction in the first couple weeks. And I don't do one-shot wonders, I call them. I don't just do one time, because it takes anywhere from 1 to 7 days to break a habit, but it takes 21 to 30 days to formulate a habit, because you're going to be a non-smoker, you're going to be free of alcohol or drugs or whatever it is, or be in control of it, and you're going down the right pathway for the first month or so, and you don't need me anymore. But you still have the CDs and everything else, and you listen to them periodically. But maybe in a year, all of a sudden, some of them old habits come back. You give me a call and says, Doc, I need a tune-up. How much is it? It's free. You give me a call in 2 years. It's free. Because once I work with you, I guarantee my work. What doctor does that? What psychiatrist? What psychologist? What person ever does that? I do. Why? Because it works.
That number to call is 602-547-0446. Leave a message. Just call him and leave a message. Tell him what's going on, and he'll tell him how he can help you. Whether it's you, maybe it's someone that you know. How about those kids out there? They're all crying out. They need your help. The number to call is 602-547-0446.
Well, think about it. Be the mentor and the role model for everybody around you. Show everybody how easy it is to be successful. Double your income. I didn't say double your workload. Double your income. Double your pleasure. Everybody wants better health, wealth, and happiness. Well, you know what? If you're sitting on the couch and you don't do anything different, guess what? Tomorrow's not going to look as good as today did. So get off the couch, give me the call, and come down and see what I have to offer.
Let him show you. What I've liked what you said is prove me wrong.
That's it. Come in and try to prove me wrong. Because the thing is you want success. You just don't want to work hard for it, or you don't want to give up something that you really like, or you don't think you can do it. Most people have a fear of failure. That's what keeps you procrastinating. Let's get rid of that, because procrastinators never succeed.
That number to call is 602-547-0446.
What do you want? Who's standing in your way? And when is it going to be time for you to do something about it? Don't you wish you'd have met me a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago? I have so many people coming in from the show says, I've heard you for 5 years now. I finally come in. What took me so long?
Procrastination.
That's it. The thing is, we procrastinate, then we find out how easy it is, and they think, wow, why didn't I do that before?
We talked about the lady that was on my show, and she loved you. I mean, she was just sitting here. She happened to be on my show, and she was listening to you. And I was watching her watch you, and she was just very intently listening to everything that you were saying. After the show, she called you. She'd been smoking for 40 years, probably how many packs a day?
A couple packs a day.
Wow.
But the more you smoke, the better it is for me, because I can help you that much easier. The hardest person to break that smoking habit is the one that smokes one cigarette a week.
She was so excited that she called you, and she got, it was like within the next
just
day.
Fantastic. I mean, It was just great.
You could change your life so easily with Doc. The number is 602-547-0446. His website is hypnotic1.com. Give him a call. We're going to take a break and we'll be back right now. Welcome back. We are talking with Doc with Hypnotic One, but the reason why he is here a lot is because he's helped a lot of people out there, and everyone says the same thing. Why didn't I call earlier?
You know, I just got to keep prodding people on your radio show and on your
It's
TV
okay.
show, and all of a sudden, they call up.
You'll see him this Saturday on Channel 7
Yeah,
from
11 o'clock.
11 to noon. We're going to be right there talking about all the people that do what they do.
You can now put a face to the voice that you've heard. So the thing is what do you want? Who's been stopping you? Hasn't it been you? If you're not going to do it now, when will you? That procrastination puts you off and puts you off and puts you off, and all of a sudden everybody else is successful around you. If they're not successful around you, you're hanging around the wrong crowd. Hang around successful people and it starts rubbing off. So the thing is, we get you focused. Even those business people. The business people this is a great economy right now, and it's going to change around. We all know that. But you need to go for it 100% right now. You need to do everything you can right now. Don't hold back. Go forward. Why have you been holding back? It's your mindset. Just like the golfer. The golfer that thinks about something besides his game while he's playing the game, all of a sudden his game goes downhill. We put you in the zone. I don't care if you're the golfer, the NFL football player, the baseball player, the tennis player, the fighter. We put you in your zone. Even if you're a business person, imagine being in the zone where everything seems to be going right. How about the college student, the high school student, even the grade school, middle school? Imagine. And I worked with this boy last week. The thing is he was taking tests, and he always flunks his tests. I says, it's not a test. It's just an exchange of information. They've give you the information, and now they just want it back. So you give it back to them. I says, the test, that's a pass or fail. Information exchange, hey, you're just giving it back to them.
That number to call him direct at 602-547-0446. Check him out. It's hypnotic1.com. He has a 98% success rate. It's a free 30 to 60 minute consultation. You get an MP3 along with that, or the CD, or whatever you want. It's the best thing. Anybody who has ever been hypnotized before will tell you it is the best thing they've ever done.
By a professional that knows what
Tell
they're
them
doing.
what's the difference.
You know, anybody can hypnotize you. You've been hypnotized half your lifetime and don't know it. But the thing is, a professional, anybody can put you in a trance. But what are you going to do with a person when they're in a trance? And everybody goes into a trance every day, whether you know it or not. When you're driving down the street, when you can't remember the last 2 or 3 blocks you went. Or when you're sitting there dozing off, watching a video or a movie, where was you at? You wasn't asleep, but your mind was out somewhere else. Well, that's going into a trance. And what we do is we give you suggestions when you're in that trance, and all of a sudden you take those suggestions and respond to them in a positive way. But if the hypnotist doesn't know what they're doing, they're going to tell you what not to do, and that never works. Or they're going to give you bad suggestions which wear off or don't work. So the thing is, I've worked with 45,000 people. I've been doing this for 30-some years. Am I better now than I was 30-some years ago? Yeah. The thing is, I will tackle anything and help a person overcome their obstacles, no matter what it is.
That number to call again at 602-547-0446. This is a customized program to meet your needs. He won't let you fail, and it's a lifetime guarantee. You can't go wrong on it. Well, there's no reason to not call. Pick up the phone, call him, and leave a message. He'll tell you exactly what he can do for you.
Do you have the fear of failure, or do you have the fear of success? And both of those are very strong anti-motivators. They keep you locked down. Fear is another one. Locks you down where you can't move forward. Imagine what you could do if you knew how to do it and you had a coach and a trainer that automatically is your teammate that gets you overcoming your obstacles. So the thing is how can you fail when you got a coach and a trainer and a teammate and a professor explaining you exactly what to do and getting you to do it?
You can't go wrong.
I just don't know how you go wrong. And that's why everybody, when they say to me, just, wow, why didn't I do this before? It's like you can see me on Yelp. There's a lady that come in from Hawaii. She was a nurse in Hawaii. She come in to get off of alcohol. She flew in to see me. One session. She was off it. 2 more sessions in that week.
It's amazing.
And she keeps texting me back. She says, Doc, is the greatest thing I ever did.
Most people say that, and you got to check him out. He's different than anything out there. If you've seen different hypnotists out there, they haven't been doing it as long as he. They do not do it the same way, and that's why you want to check him out. He's different than anyone. And the number to call him is 602-547-0446. Talk to him. Let him tell you how he can help you.
I don't just use hypnosis. I use a lot of different other modalities. I custom build that program for the person so that they automatically overcome their obstacles so quicker and easier than ever before, and they feel great. Therapy doesn't have to be torture. It's not like going to the dentist. Sorry, dentist, but it's not like going to the dentist. You can have fun. You can be excited. And that's what I tell people. I says, have fun with the program.
Let me tell you what's going to happen
Excited.
when you overcome whatever obstacle that you're dealing with. You're going to be so happy. You're going to be having fun. There isn't anything like that feeling. We all know what it feels like. And when we do it, we love it.
You're in control of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. Even better relationships, because how many people have a great relationship? And if you do, fantastic. If you've got a great relationship, you guys are on the same pathway. You're on the same level. But how many times are people talking at each other, but they're not communicating? So we have to talk and tell you how to communicate. It's not just telling you consciously. I put a person in a trance. You might even go to sleep.
I love
and all of a sudden, you wake up in a whole different thought of mind.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you what I love. When you brought in that girl that was so young, she was about 19 years old. She was very introverted and she hardly would talk to anyone. She came on this radio show. She did a fantastic interview and she wasn't afraid. She was perfect with her words, and it was awesome how you helped her just like in one session, and her mom loved it so much that then her mom was doing it. I think the father came to you. I mean, it just keeps on going and going.
And that's what happens because everybody starts seeing how easy and quick your results are, and they're long lasting. And the thing is then they start to have their neighbors come in. Then all of a sudden, whether they believe in hypnosis or not, it doesn't matter because everybody's hypnotizable. If you're understanding me right now, you are hypnotizable and you're probably in a trance right now. Take a deep breath and close your eyes. Unless you're driving, and please don't do that then. But the thing is, it's very simple, very easy how I do it. And the thing is, I know what I need to do and have to do to get person to be successful.
And he does it. We've had many people that have told me how great he is and how excited that they've been to him. Leave a message, tell him what's going on, and he'll tell you how he can help you. 602-547-0446.
You know what? However you think about yourself is what you live up to. What other people have told you, and that's what you think about yourself, what you're living up to. Change your mindset. Change your self-talk. And that's what we do.
I want to talk about some of the different things, too, that you can do. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I really am, Doc. But I want to talk about panic attacks, things that people are dealing with.
It's hard to people understand if they've never had one. It's hard to understand a panic attack that actually locks a person up. Or it's hard to understand a person that's got a migraine headache that I get rid of in about 30 minutes and they don't have them again. It's hard to understand that because you don't know what you don't know. And so we automatically start building that program for that person because a lot of people out there are in pain. But I find out a lot of the people that come in for one thing, really underlying cause is depression, lack of sleep, different things. You're eating the wrong foods. You're eating for the wrong reasons. And the thing is, we just change that. You're not giving up anything. All of a sudden, you're getting your freedom back.
There's nothing better than to have him talk to you and tell him how he can help you. And he's helped thousands of people. He's been doing it for practically over 30 years, but from all places in the world that you've been to. And he does it differently than anybody else. That's 602-547-0446. What do you want to say?
It's fantastic. Success is great. It's fantastic, but people don't know it unless they've had it, unless they've tasted it. You've watched other people be successful. You want to be successful. Now it's time to do something about it.
Well,
Take the action.
Take the action. Get out of the boat and start walking on water. He won't let you fail. It's a lifetime guarantee. It's a customized program to meet your needs. You're going to get that free 30 to 60 minute consultation with him. It comes along with an MP3 or the CD or whatever it is that you need. He's got a 98% success rate. He's been doing it all over the world for years. Again, that number to call him is 602-547-0446. The website is hypnotic1.com. What are your final words?
Fears and phobias. If you got a fear, why? Why are people afraid of little puppy dogs? Why are people having phobias? You know what? Practice does not make perfect. Practice makes permanent. You've been practicing something over and over, it becomes permanent. We get you to change that. We get you to put yourself in control of your life and your thoughts and your actions and emotions and enjoy life.
I got to tell you, he's going to be on my television show this Saturday. It's going to be from 11 to noon on Channel 7. That number to call him direct. Give him a call. Tell him what's going on. It's 602-547-0446.